man. He is material. I saw him snap Bretoff's neck. Heard it. There is no devil. Newton said we must not seek from uncertain conjecture, but learn from observation and experiment.
This Newton of yours, he believed in God, did he not? Would he not believe in the devil too?
He was of his time in that, sir, but in his intellect for all time. The Demeter is an ordinary schooner, plying ordinary trades. If this monster, let's call him, has chosen this ship, the reason has to lie in that trade.
Or in one of us?
A cargo! 25 large wooden crates.
Containing soil of some kind.
Soil? For what purpose?
Well, I've no idea. Horticulture, maybe? Is there something unique in your homeland, Earth?
They came from Romania. Who takes delivery?
Some English lawyer. Yes. Seth Billington, 7 the Crescent, Whitby, which tells us nothing as to purpose.
They were loaded in Varna.
Yes.
And before that?
They came from Bistritz, got there by wagon, I believe, from somewhere in the east, in the Carpathians. The Borgo Pass, a castle, no less. Maybe the Count dabbles in horticulture.
Count?
Count Dracula. Mr. Robash? Dracula.
Dracula means dragon. Dracula, son of the dragon's ghost. That's who he is.
You think this Count Dracula is on my ship?
Yes. Of course, he can't be. He cannot exist. But he's here. This is a strange conundrum, sir.
Indeed.
An imaginary creature from the bloody tales of our peasant forefathers made flesh on your ship.
Where on this ship?
In one of those boxes. They're as big as coffins.
Whose lids are nailed down.
Nails won't hold him. Not the likes of him.
Who doesn't exist.
Of course not. But he's here. I'll go down there in the morning. Use observation. Experiment. Find material evidence.
You said he was material. A man who's been murdering my crew. And by my observation, there are only 2 men left on this ship, and I haven't been murdering my crew.
You think I have? You must both keep watch tonight, Captain. Keep watch on each other. And in the morning, I'll give you material evidence.
This is Amazon's new money-making app. Let me show you how.
Everybody continues in its state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line, unless it is compelled to change that state by forces impressed on it. The alteration of motion. Earth. Loamy Romanian earth. The stuff my father lies in. To every action, there is also opposed an equal reaction. Or the mutual actions of 2 bodies upon each other are always equal and directed to contrary parts. Impossible. But here, the changing of bodies into life and life into bodies, that is nature, but seems happy with transmutations. So said Isaac Newton. Flesh. Here. But not in nature. Material, but impossible. And asleep. Smiling at your hellish dreams. Come with me, Captain. Off this ship.
You want to take your chances in the jolly boat?
Oh, no. Into the sea.
Into the sea? It won't last 10 minutes.
Less, I hope.
You found him nailed into one of the boxes.
Lying in state on his own Romanian earth.
Dead?
Asleep. I suppose we must call it that.
Well, then you could have...
Bound him, killed him? No, no. How can you bind or kill that which isn't truly alive? I did nail down the lid again, but of course that wouldn't matter. Come nightfall. Transmutation, you see. Bodies into light. Newtonian.
Robash.
Come with me. We know the sea, you and I. That we understand. Let's die like sailors in good, clean, cold to water.
I will not leave the Demeter. This ship is
What?
all I have.
And goodbye.
Mr. Robash.
Goodbye, Captain Nicholas.
Robash, listen. Mr. Robash. Mr. Robash, are you there? Is this your final order? To leave me alone? You down here, Robash? With our guest, our mysterious gentleman? Where is he then? Which of these nailed-down crates does he sleep in? I'm Dracula. Can you hear me, sir? If Robash has left me alone on this ship, so be it. If he's left me here with you, let us introduce ourselves.
Good evening, Captain.
Robash.
Listen, sir. Night has fallen. He is risen.
Stay back, or I'll gut you like a fish.
No, sir. He'll take you. He would know you.
Know me? I know him. You're a son of a dragon. The only monster on this ship is you. You who said he would take to the good, clean sea, and yet you stuck down here like the mad killer you are.
But I did take to the sea, the good, clean sea. And then, at the very moment of drowning, I was taken. Most remarkable.
Taken? By whom? By what? Robash, listen. Help me to bring the ship in. We can't be far from Whitby. Redeem yourself. Yes, by doing your duty, by helping me do mine.
Empiricism, the belief that only knowledge acquired through direct experience may be accepted. Then have knowledge of me, Captain.
Dear God.
Know and believe, fool. Behold, I am risen, and I will know you.
The Lord is over the mighty waters. The voice of the Lord is power. The voice of the Lord is majesty. The Lord will give strength to his people.
He is a tedious fellow, Robash. Is he not?
Who are you?
You know, he claims to have killed his old tyrant of a father with no more than eloquence and learning. Delivered as a best man speech.
Why did you kill my men?
His supposedly spellbound audience was no doubt nearly mortified with boredom and embarrassment.
Why?
Self-deluded fool. And he reviles delusion and superstition.
They can be contagious, sir. Entities should not be multiplied
Unnecessarily. It is reason we need. And discipline.
Who in God's name are you?
The Lord, whose voice is power.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy!
Captain, the ship is adrift. Should you not be taking command? Discipline, Captain. A rather flimsy barricade, Captain. Oh, forgive me. Did I startle you? Steady yourself now. We don't want you bumping your head in your own cabin roof beams again.
What do you want with me?
To know you.
Know me?
Yes. You are not so easily fathomed as the others. They were shallow. And why? Why did I kill? Well, mischief, I suppose. Sustenance, too, of course.
Sustenance?
Although one or two would have been enough for them. Yes, mischief. And, of course, they deserved it. Bretov, for instance. You know what he did? He killed a woman.
A pretty one, sir. No longer young, but a good looker. But I was under orders.
Just like you, Captain. With Kadeski's lover. And he did the deed with a pull. One blow should have done it.
Two at the most by my nerves, you see. That night they got monstrous, sir.
Monstrous. That's Moscow city life for you.
Monstrous.
Just so. But come now. You really ought to be on deck. Shall I remove the barricade for you? All clear. Carry on.
Well, there you are, Captain. Good to see you at the wheel again. I'm sure you'll bring us safely to landfall. And there's still time for me to unravel your secret.
Secret.
You are a puzzle to me.
And what are you? Flesh and blood?
Oh, indeed.
God damn you.
And bone.
You're some kind of man.
Who would be a man befogged by conscience, remorse, delusions of morality?
Count Dracula, or Dracula, whatever you call yourself. The son of a dragon.
It's true, the word comes from the Latin root meaning dragon. It can also mean demon.
You claim to be a demon?
I am that I am.
Blasphemy. That is God's word.
Call me Legion, then, for I am many. Behold, ye of little faith.
Captain, you can drown in ballast sand just like in water.
You are not Kaneski.
Surely, the man whose lover you killed,
No. I saw Kaneski shot.
the only man I ever loved.
I saw him dead and given to the sea, and I saw him, you, become on the deck of my ship.
What did he become?
Something. I don't know, like nothing on earth.
Something from another world.
From hell, maybe.
Well, the Lord is able.
What are you?
We are many. We did wonder about Johnny.
I had no choice. And you know it. Kaneski knew it and understood. If I had refused to flog Johnny, it would have been mutiny.
But did you, unwillingly, even to your own horror, did you enjoy it? That would be forgivable. You couldn't help yourself. Couldn't help feeling a certain thrill. Is that your secret?
You are a demon.
And you are a captain. You should not be crawling around down here in the bowels of your ship. You should be on...
Captain, I think I have it. Your secret. Oh, my. Now, that is impressive. You no longer merely do your duty and stay at the wheel, you're fastened to it. Did you manage that yourself? Well, of course you must have. And you must have used your teeth to finish those knots. Most impressive sailor skills. And the crucifix. That's a nice, exotic peasant touch. The godly captain bound to his wheel by rope and beads and faith.
In the name of the true Lord, I abjure you.
Such faith.
I defy you.
With that trinket of superstition?
No. In the name of the Lord and his... But take it from me. Take the cross.
Oh, you may clutch it if you wish.
You dare not.
If you take comfort in the image of an instrument of torture.
I defy you. In the name of the Lord and his passion and his resurrection.
Resurrection, yes. Shall I tell you my secret?
You dare not touch it or me.
The box is in your hold. In England, they will be as coffins and receive corpses. Then they will be as eggs, from which will be hatched, from which will be resurrected my servants, my disciples, to spread my gospel of glory and blood.
We are closing on England.
Are we?
My sailor skills tell me so. We should make landfall in an hour or two.
Good.
But that landfall will not be the port of Whitby. I'll use all my skill to make sure it's rocks and cliffs and the drowning of the ship.
Well, now, look who's here. It's dear old Johnny. Up you come. See, Johnny? See, here's your skipper. Safe.
I'll drown you and that creature both.
I determine this ship's course. I and the wind and the mighty waters which obey the voice of their Lord. Do you hear, fool?
I'll fight you. You and the sea. The wind, too.
Such bluster. To go ashore, Cat, I must take another fall.
You dare not touch me now, and this ship will answer my touch.
A dog this time, I think. How would that be, Johnny, if I became a great, black, ferocious dog? What games we'll have.
Monster.
You have lost all, Captain.
Oh, I've lost much, but not all.
All that's left is thin blood and a stumbling heart.
I lost my mother.
In a fire when you were 6.
And father.
Ox cart, drink, ravine.
Wife and children, too.
Ah, your own drinking. left you for a barber in mitts.
I've lost money and ambition and much of my pride. I've felt the loss of God like death itself.
And there it is. There is your secret. Your secret is nothing. No God, no faith, nothing. Nothing but a graven image in your shaking hand.
Which you cannot touch. And I still have this ship.
Owned by a Jew merchant in St. Petersburg.
I'm her master. Captain. Captain of my own soul.
Sail on, old man. There's spirit in you yet.
I have a sailor's skill and a sailor's knowledge, and I'm captain of this ship. God damn you.
Sail on.
I have the Demeter. I have blood in my veins and hatred in my heart for you, son of hell. And I have dreams of paradise.
Captain Rapilski. Oh, dear. Shame. He was becoming almost interesting. I could have taken him, you know. I could. It's not the cross that has power, it's the faith behind it. And his was weak. Oh, yes, I could have taken him. Believe me, Cat. Come on. Let's you and I, my pets, my little appetizer. Let's go below and prepare for landfall.
From the Daily Graph, 8th of August, 1895. One of the greatest storms on record has recently been experienced here, with a result both strange and unique. A Russian schooner, the Demeter, with all sails set, came rushing at headlong speed out of the tempest and pitched herself on the sand and gravel under the east cliff. At the very instant the shore was touched, an immense dog sprang up on deck from below and leapt from the bow onto land. It then vanished among the tombstones of the nearby churchyard. Stranger still, only one man was discovered aboard. A corpse fastened by his hands with cords to the ship's wheel. Between the inner hand and the wood was a crucifix, its set of beads wrapped around both wrists and wheel. The lifeless steersman, of course, was reverently carried from the place where he had kept his honourable and steadfast watch until death. However, this being England, as much interest is abroad concerning the ship's mysterious dog, and more than a few members of the SPCA, which is very strong in Whitby, have tried to locate and befriend the animal. To great and general disappointment, it has not yet been found.